Hey guys, it's Christ169 coming to you live. No, I'm not living under a bridge or anything. I'm out in my backyard of my house. It's like 55 degrees, 54 degrees out here. It feels nice out here. So I'm out here to heck with the hay. I make a video out here. It's pretty warm in the house, so I make a video here. The PS5 itself, storage ability beyond 600. The Xbox X Series beyond 800. These are all disc versions. The digital versions, that's where it comes different. That's where it gets a little difficult to understand. The PS5 will stay the same on 600. About 200, I think, being used for the operating system and what else is in there. And but the Xbox One S itself, that one is going to be the one that's going to be a harder one to understand. Because a 512 gigabyte hard drive or SSD only, you'll get maybe no more than probably 300, 350 the most. So essentially, your next gen S will have less storage capacity than a base Xbox One when it launched. Now, granted, the Xbox One base model was garbage. I know, no, I enjoyed mine. I bought mine without Kinect. Had Titanfall and Dead Rising 3, great games. Games like that. So I can't complain. But if you're sitting there going to be thinking you're going to get like 6, 7, 8 games on that thing, you're going to have to go, it means the point that you're going to have to go out and go buy an SSD. That you're going to have to go out and go buy their proprietary SSD just to even play the games. And that means a lot, though. I mean, it means a lot. It means a lot, though, when you're sitting there and thinking you got to spend $250 more, $220, $230, so not including taxes, tax are different. So let's say around $230, $235, depending on SSD that they may or may not have in stock to go home and play games on your console. Now, if you're committed to the One X, if you're committed to the One S, I'm not going to argue with you. How you shouldn't do that, blah, blah, it's not important, blah, blah. That's not important to me. That's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is, though, that it's understandable to have what you feel is right for you. And if you're a digital-only person, like a lot of people are, you wouldn't mind having a digital-only console. But if you're like someone like me who doesn't mind having a digital and physical console, then games, then it's probably a good enough time to go out there and buy the $499 version or both consoles, either one of them. But I already have a One X, so I don't need a One X. So me personally, the PS5 upgrade I want to have. That being said, though, I think it's a good price for both consoles. It's $399, $299, $399. PS5, you're getting the same power as a base PS5, just no disk drive. I think if you buy a PC at that number, you'll probably get nothing more than just a paperweight with today's games. So you're getting a decent machine. Now you can probably build a better one with maybe substandard parts or somewhat substandard parts. Maybe last 2 current gens parts and probably get the same gameplay a little better on PC parts. But this thing is easier. This one here, this is no brainer. If you just have a 1080p TV or 4K TV and you want, the 2K to 1080p experience, the One S is your thing, and as well as the PS5 digital. But I'm leaning more towards the PS5 physical one. But if I have to, I'll pick up the digital one. Instead of waiting for months, I can't find the physical one. They're all sold out. yeah, I'll pick up a digital one. Um, wouldn't like it, but then again, though, it means, hey, I don't have to really go into GameStop anymore. Uh, so I think the specs are good on both consoles, but I think the PS5 wins on this one. Only because of the digital and physical media machines. Hey, puppy. That's Elf right there. Say hi, Elf. Um, the physical. I know. Go inside, buddy. Go inside. Go inside. Go on. The physical media is different, obviously, on both machines. PS5 digital has the same power as the original PS5. The 1S is gimped, cut in half, a little more than half, than its bigger brother, the 1X. And Microsoft did that purposely. So I think Sony wins out in this one when it comes to when it comes to options. If you don't want the disk drive, but yet don't want to lose power or lose performance, lose gaming performance, then the PS5 digital is the thing. If you're a budget gamer, you're only gonna play games as a service, then the Xbox One S is your thing. It's pretty hard to determine what's right for you without talking to you. Now I would know, if I was a GameStop employee, if I was, I haven't visited GameStop in a while, but and I remember the old days of the badges, and then an electronic boutique where they'll really not sit down, they'll stand there for 10 minutes, 5 minutes anyway, and give you a almost like an orientation of the gamer you are. If you're a new customer, they walk in there and say, hey, what's your genre? Fighter, first-person shooters, action adventure. What is your stick? What do you like to do? And you mention it. You mention games you played in the past, and these people will compile in the brain what games are out that fit that mold. Nowadays, games like, oh yeah, that's fun. Yeah, that Hello Kitty Cruisers game is pretty interesting. Yes, it's the most expensive one on the Wii U, but they're porting over to the Switch. I still don't understand that one. But anyway, who cares though? If you're like 6 years old, you'll like that. If you're 36 or 38 and something's wrong with you, unless you have a niece that loves it, then you get a pass and move on. But if you just like weird stuff like that, Animal Crossing is very big. But see, my genre game's different. So on the Xbox and PlayStation, there's so many genres to play. PlayStation has Spider-Man, Miles coming out. Horizon 2, God of War, I think 4 or 5 was called now. Probably new Uncharted game, probably a different one before, maybe Uncharted prequel, maybe. It could be, it could be for, Drake's, quest or Drake's, fortune. And it could be, or it could be a whole different spin. Maybe his son is in it now. Doing his father passed away, retired, whatever. Could be 30, 40, you don't know. So, Sony has the advantage with games. Studios, obviously, Xbox has it. We're just acquiring Bethesda, and now Doom Eternal is now available on Game Pass Ultimate. As well as EA Play will be available soon in Game Pass Ultimate only. So if you have Ultimate, you'll be able to play Titanfall 2 finally. Hopefully we'll get more people on there to play that game. That game's phenomenal. I love the first one. Second one I bought on a PlayStation 4. It's great. But it was sandwiched between Call of Duty 1 and Battlefield 1 and I think Call of Duty something else. I think it was Ghost or Modern Warfare. So it wasn't given a big chance of survival. But anyway though, that being it, guys, on that end, I'm going to take a special moment here to acknowledge a game that I regret buying. And that is the Super Mario 3D All-Stars. I bought the game last night for $65 on Nintendo Switch Online. I kind of knew what I was getting with the game. But curiosity, kill the cat with me. And I decided to go ahead and bite the bullet and buy it. I regret doing it. No, I regret buying Lion King, but Lion King came with Aladdin, so that's kind of a better deal there. I got to play Aladdin. Not on the Genesis Aladdin, not the NES Aladdin, so it's better Aladdin. Of course, it's upgraded to 1080p, 720p, I don't care what it was, it looks better. And Lion King is hard as hell, but it's... You know, I've beaten it before, many times. I've got to play it again, that's all. But I do regret picking up Super Mario All-Stars 3D. I say that because I'm very irritated at how Nintendo decided to hoodwink this. They didn't try to redo 64. Well, they couldn't because the camera angles. You know what? They could have made it, high definition. They could have locked the camera angle at the same angle as it was before. They could have made a little more different options. Could give us the option how to play it. They didn't. They chicken shit their way out. They took the easy way out, imported a 20-something-year-old game, 10, 20, about 20-something-year-old game over, and made a quick buck off it. And I'm happy to have the game to play. Mario Sunshine. I haven't touched Mario Sunshine yet, but I kind of have feeling what I'm getting into, and I've heard that game is probably the most redone one of all of them, I think. Widescreen, those two, that one and Mario Galaxy. And Galaxy, I'll get you in a minute, because that's balls ass backwards what I'm playing. But yeah, Super Mario Sunshine and Super Mario 64 should not have been on there. They should have put Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 on there. The Wii U port of Galaxy. I heard they ported over Galaxy and Galaxy 2 over on the Wii U. Or the Galaxy 2 anyway. They should have ported that game onto it. It's the exact same game, and now the Switch is more powerful, maybe about 20%, 30% more powerful than the Wii U. But I'm not happy with the purchase I made on this one. Of course, I can't do anything about it now. I'll play it and I'll get over it. I know the configure, they didn't control the configure. They didn't change the configure controls any of 64 at all. So I'm thinking they're gonna release probably a 64 controller that's for the Switch. You can play the damn game on, because it's hard to play with the Switch Pro controller, because it's one of those games that requires the original analog controller of the 64. That if they created it, no, I don't care. Even a USB plug-in only would make it a lot of sense to me. Just download a driver to it or whatever you call it. Install a driver to it and play it that way. It will make only for that game though. It will make more sense for that game. I haven't played Sunshine, but Sunshine should be not too bad. Worst case scenario, I can go buy a Switch controller for the the GameCube Switch controller for it if I really wanted to. So, but now getting to the cream of this pile of doo-doo. Don't get into the diarrhea overflowing in this one here. Super Mario Galaxy. Let's talk about a game that was not given any type of love at all. First off, the little star cursor flies on the screen with your Pro controller. It shoots around like a damn freaking mosquito. And that's how you use to attack enemies. And and Adam Kerr, once again, hey Adam, shout out to Adam there. If he's even watching my video at all, or even cares. He has sustainment for the Wii, and I can see why. By playing Super Mario Galaxy on the Switch, I'm beginning to understand his sustainment and hatred towards a peripheral that does nothing more than to make your life completely miserable. completely miserable. And what I mean by that is that the game itself is practically almost unplayable in its current form. In the sense that, in original form, you had to play it with a dongle and the stupid controller pointed at the screen at all times. And he made the comment, I really like to enjoy that now. Why I have to do this? I really want to just, enjoy this game. And I can understand that. Because now I'm bouncing on the moon right now, picking up stars and grass and stupid parts of the moon. And I'm like, why in the hell am I having to do this? Now, granted, using the Pro Controller does work real well on it. It's very responsive. The Pro Controller that I spent $80 on, $60, $80 on a GameStop, works pretty well. But you get a stupid damn little star. If you hit the R2 button, it just shoots out, and it's like in front of your face. You're like, why can't you go away, you stupid little damn thing? And that's there to attack enemies, what I've been told. You go over an enemy with it, and you press, I think, B, W, Z, what the hell it's called. Will you please stop, doggy? Come on, puppy. Puppy, I pet you all the time. Now stop. Sorry. No, dog wants attention every 5 seconds. You need a little dog. He's a cute little boy. Yes, you are. But you have to put the star over the enemies to beat the hell out of them. To beat them. And that's required on everything. And it bugs me because I didn't see that. No, I didn't see that in Super Mario Odyssey. I didn't see that in Super Mario Brothers Wii U. What a star comes shooting out of the side somewhere, and you have to go kill him with it. And I'm like, why Nintendo? Why can't you lace every game that's good with damn gimmicks? Why can't you just go in there and tell your engineers to take 20 minutes of their life and just redo it? Just get rid of the damn stupid little star requirement to hit. Because when you go on controllers, it has the picture of two dongles in your hand holding them. So essentially, it wants you to act like the Switch is now the Wii. An inferior console that sold 100 million units. It wants you to think that you're playing the Wii. And of course, Adam Curry, might have a flashback of the Wii and may throw the Switch against the wall. And anybody else who had a problem with the Wii, myself included, no, I didn't buy the gimmick machine. I went to GameStop when it came out, played it. I liked it, but I'm not gonna have it. No, I'm not gonna have a seizure while I'm playing a game. So I didn't buy the gimmick. It was fun for me. Played a little bowling, that was it. Man, I went back every other day, every weekend, and I played a little bowling on there. And it kind of had all the games I had over bowling. So I played with some friends, and that was it. And then at GameStop, we treated it almost like an arcade practically. Until they changed the game to Mario Galaxy, and I'm like, I ain't gonna play this, because it's too much of an adventure game being forced to use a little dongle thing. And so it wasn't good for me. But out of all games, I think one game that actually was gonna be pretty good, and it's gonna be Super Mario Sunshine. And I'm mad because I spent $65 on one game with a 3-pack series. They couldn't put in, a better effort in this thing. But I bought it digitally, so I'm more of a big idiot than anybody else. Because you can return your game. But I think it'll grow. I think, if they release an update. They updated the I don't think they can update the gameplay. But update the game somehow to allow you to not use the damn... Because I almost threw my damn freaking Pro Controller down trying to get the guy to move. And yes, it'll move on its own if you press the control direction pad. It will move, yes. And he'll hit stuff. But I haven't got enemies yet because I've been doing stupid damn tutorials where I'm trying to find stupid damn little stars. I'm like, what the hell is this? Why am I chasing stars down there? I should hide in the grass or a crater. I'm like, who the hell I don't care what the hell you hide at. What the hell am I doing here? So it's very hard to understand. It's very hard to understand and very hard to get the grasp hold of. To know what the hell you're playing. But, it is understandable. I bought a game, I could have bought Luigi's Mansion. And I may pick that up. I may get that one, too, as well. I'm going to buy a handful more games, digitally. So I have a reason why I spent money on them. But I'm not mad at the purchase I got. I knew that I heard the games, were not going to be fixed properly. I knew they weren't going to have, the capability of taking Super Mario 64 and making it different, because they couldn't. But Super Mario Galaxy, that came in 2007. Yes, it's 10 years old. 10 years old. It's a decade-old game. But hell, Microsoft remastered, redone Perfect Dark Zero. Emulation that came on the 64, and it's on the 360, and it looks pretty decent. Of course, then again, it's first-person shooter, so there's not much to look at outside of the person you're going. So I think it's just one of the things you gotta look at. I think if you look at games today like that, we ourselves are backing ourselves into a corner. Or buying games like that. You buy a game at $65 full price, and you don't care. And Nintendo, man, I haven't had a Nintendo product since the GameCube, and I can see why I haven't had one. I wanted to Switch for Christmas 2019, and I was very surprised when I got one. I enjoyed it a lot. I played a lot. But what I don't enjoy is playing games like this that are, I know they're trying, and people say, well, Christ, you shouldn't have known you bought it. No, it's hard to know what game you're going to like when you're playing it. Because you can't just say, I'm going to hate this game because it says this. No. Super Mario Odyssey, I thought it'd be kind of silly. When I played it, it was a great game. I blew through it like it was nothing. But Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, probably the hardest game I ever played. Outside of Contra and Dark Souls. This game ranked through Contra and Dark Souls. I think Dark Souls is just a little bit harder than Contra. But it's like, it's in top, it's in top 3, all sharing, number 1 space. The hardest game I played so far. But Super Mario 64 is not hard. I'll try it again later on tonight. I don't go into work until, Monday night. Monday evening. So I'll have another 10, 12 hours to play, and I'll probably play Super Mario Sunshine. I might like that better. But I picked it up to play 64. I picked up to play Galaxy. Because I never played Galaxy before. I wanted to try Galaxy out. They could have got rid of that star in that requirement. They could have made it where it's only Pro Controller only, or dongle controller only, and left them alone. No, they didn't. Well, what they did was took chicken shit way out, and they made us look like, like idiots. And for that, the review of this game I get is literally going to be the lowest grade I've ever given a Nintendo item. And it's going to be a D. Super Mario 3D All-Stars gets a D rating in my mind for the execution, how it was created. They rushed it out 2 weeks after they announced it. They didn't bother to fix it or try to attempt to fix it. They did a half-assed job with it. They charged full price for it and made people like me look like an idiot. I don't blame them for the marketing. I don't blame them for having the games there. But I do blame them for not taking the time to rework Galaxy or even try to rework 64. Again, I haven't played Sunshine, but I heard it's probably the best one of the bunch. Of course, Sunshine's a very fun game. I like Sunshine 2 as well. So it shouldn't be that hard to do. You know, the Wii U, you know, was not technically bounds faster than the 64 or GameCube. It was barely faster than the GameCube, but it still was an upgrade console. But this is my review, guys. I'll catch you guys later.